Well, it's a different world to yesterday out there, isn't it? Nice flat water. The wind is still blowing the wrong way for that journey, but oh, look how much nicer that would have been. So Tayport Marina, operated by Tayport Harbour Trust, basically has everything that you need. There's no electricity or water on the pontoons, and the facilities, there's one clean toilet and one clean shower. But for a place to come, I think it's probably well worth doing. And payment is made as an honesty birthing system. There's nobody here to police who comes in and out, and the visitors' berths are clearly marked. Obviously used a lot by the locals, and rightly so. Imagine living here, opening your bedroom curtains to make sure that your boat is okay. But I'm off now to find the co-op to get some food, some milk. I'm not going to be doing much today because tomorrow morning I think I'm probably going to be up and out by I want to say 4 AM, but in reality it's probably, knowing me, about 5. And that'll help me get the tide down that river there and off to Dunbar, I hope. By the way, if you are going to be coming into Tayport Marina, you come up the river until you see that orange buoy, and then you turn left at that orange buoy and you mark that yellow triangle and line it up with that yellow triangle, and you put them in transit. You'll be in line also with the orange buoy, and that will bring you in nicely to the freshly dredged channel. Although I do wonder what would happen if there was a lorry parked where that blue car is, because you might not be able to see that yellow triangle. Right, well, after I've gone shopping, this is what I'm going to be doing, the Tayport Heritage Trail. Been as I am at the start, and I'll go all of the way around there and down there and around there and up there and down there and around there and probably around there and get back to the beginning. Sounds like something good to do. And here we are on said Heritage Trail. This is a disused railway, and as you go along there's lots of those little boards telling you exactly what used to be where. But I'm just enjoying the greenery and the nature. And here are the fruits of my adventures. Nature's treats. A freshly picked berry. That one was sweet, but will the next one be? I kept on walking. I ended up underneath the Tay Bridge, and it would appear there's a little system there. It looks like you get under the Tay Bridge with those little barrage bits there, but I'm not planning to come this far up the river. But good to know, in case you're coming up the river, look out for those things. There. Well, this is a different environment to what I've just been in. I carried on walking, and I got all of the way to Newport on Tay, where I came across these wonderful people, David Anderson Marine. And I asked if they had a paddle, and they had a paddle. And then I told them all of my story. They have sponsored me the paddle. So now I can row ashore safely. Thank you very much, David Anderson Marine. A great bunch of people. I would say very, very helpful. Get yourself, if you are in need, to David Anderson Marine. Only sponsored by paddles at the moment, but well worth it. Thank you. Oh, there he is, look, there's the man. If you are trying to find it, by the way, it's next to the shoreline, and you got to go under that arch. Conveniently, I found a bus stop that says in approximately 3 minutes there'll be a bus to Tayport, so I don't have to walk 3 miles back, or 4, or 34, or however far it was. I'm walking away from the bus stop because that timetable apparently was old, and a lady came and told me I need to walk up to the fountain if I want to get to Tayport, and pointed up this way, and she was very, very helpful, but with a very strong accent. So who knows? Oh, by the way, that place has summer sessions, that pub there. DJ's playing by the river of an evening if you wanted to go there. Well, I found a fountain and I found a bus stop, so maybe I'm at the right place. Nah, still walking. That bus stop didn't even mention Tayport, and the one across the road, yeah, it said it will take me to Tayport, but not for... Oh, look at that small plane up there. Where is it? There it is. What a bit of fun. Anyway, squirrel. And then the other lady said, yeah, you get the number 77 from here, but then that's not coming for another 7 hours, because they only run before and after work, evidently. So now I'm walking to the edge of the bridge, where apparently I can get a 42. Oh, you know what? There's a 77 to St Andrews. I could probably get on that. Darn it. I wonder if I can run back to that bus stop. Not a chance. Okay, I found another bus stop, and this one has an updated digital sign that tells me the 42 is coming along in 7 minutes. Let's hope that the updated digital sign's telling the truth, because the old-fashioned paper ones weren't. And I have had to speak to a lot of locals and do a lot of translation. But I got here, I think. Right, well, I'm in Tayport, and he said this is as close to the harbour as I can get. Oh, there's a map. I guess I'm where that circle is, and that's the harbour, so that way I go. Well, that was a lot easier than I feared it might be. I didn't have to walk on the roads because there's paths. And there she is with all her flags flying. And if you zoom in, you might possibly be able to see a QR code. If I'd bothered putting it out, because you can't see a QR code. Oh well. So, that'll do for today. Basically all I'm going to do now is some passage prep, passage planning, and yeah, that water will be as high as that in another 12 hours, which is roughly when I'll be leaving. See you tomorrow.